Hello, my name is Ashley Jabot, and the first person I'm going to introduce is a former coworker of mine.
Hi, my name is Ruben Anthony Enriquez. I'm a business major and I'm 20 years old. So to me, what I think makes a great teacher is a teacher who genuinely cares about her students, who doesn't look at it as a job. They look at it more of as a passion. And a teacher, I guess, that cares about what is going on in the students' lives. It's a little more exhausting, but for me, the two teachers I've loved the most from high school was my math teacher and my science teacher, chemistry and calculus. And I hated the classes, but they made me, through their kindness and their genuine care, whether I did good or not, honestly made me do a lot better. Now I'm a business major, which involves a lot of math. But if it wasn't for them giving me that kindness and that supportive attitude, I don't know if I would have ever done it. So I have a lot to thank to them, and that's what I feel like is very important for a teacher to have.
After a long conversation and some catching up, I absolutely loved Ruben's response. I'm glad he overcame many difficult situations with the help of his two supportive teachers. The second person I'm going to introduce is Dr. Tastouche, or how many of his students call him, Dr. T. I've heard so many wonderful things about this professor and was absolutely amazed at the fact that his students came together to throw him a surprise birthday party. I managed to get his information and emailed him what my project was all about. Dr. T replied to me within the first 15 minutes and was ecstatic to meet me. Okay, so you could go ahead and begin.
Okay, my name is Tastouche. I'm assistant professor of engineering here in the School of Engineering at TAMU. I have been here teaching in TAMU for the last 3 years. I came in fall 2014. Originally, I came from New York, upstate New York. I was postdoc and I taught a couple of courses and labs there in State University of New York at Binghamton.
Awesome. So, what do you love most about teaching students?
Trying to ignite some interest and within these students on whatever they are studying. For me, special engineering, so I try to make them love engineering, even if they see it hard, tough, maybe out of their limits. That's easy. I try to encourage them to go beyond their comfortable zone and explore the new areas they never seen or never explored in their classes, and be I would say thinker out of the box.
Think out of the box. And have you ever gone above and beyond for your students?
Yes, I have to, because in some way I'm their role model. So they are seeing me doing a lot of stuff and achieving a lot of stuff. So that's one of the things, once they see it, that someone is able to do that, they have to go and step the same path and do whatever they can to achieve.
Awesome. And in your opinion, what do you think makes a teacher so awesome?
As long as they love what they are teaching, they devote their time and of course their effort to their students, because without students we cannot teach. That's the basic. Without them we are not teacher. And the good thing is, to make a good teacher is they have to be able to open and discuss whatever ideas come out within the students team, if they have a new thing, and try to be open to discussion and even the opposite opinion.
Awesome. So besides teaching your students what you're supposed to teach, what exactly do you teach? Just teach some things?
One of the main topics I teach my students is to be creative and to be resourceful. So whatever they have, try to utilize it to make the best out of it. I'm teaching them how to be good speakers, don't be shy from others, and of course one thing I keep insisting is they have to ask anyone if they have any question. The only silly question is the one that haven't been asked. So whenever I'm teaching them, I go and flip the table, tell them, okay, this is the questions, answer it. If you don't, answer me something related to that topic. And a lot of times I force him, or it's not ask him, go and present this topic for someone in your uh, group and explain it in such way. If they don't understand, they have to ask you. If not, I will be asking both of you, both sides. And one thing I have been trying to input on my students is to be leaders. Don't yes, followers good, but be a leader and go and start your own path. Try to experiment something new. Don't be scared of the unknown.
As you can see, Dr. T contains qualities a great teacher must have. He's always been supportive towards his students and reassures them his door is always open for everyone. He has sacrificed many sleepless nights to guide his students towards success. In fact, Dr. T has recently been awarded Advisor of the Year at the University Life Awards. Besides this award, he has also earned several certificates of appreciation and recognition from the TAMU community. I have recently been told that he will be taking over an engineering organization, part of Laredo, and that now makes him an advisor to 8 organizations. It gives me great honor to have met this professor. Now that we have heard other people's opinions, I would like to share mine. This is a picture of me with my former UNIF professor, Ms. Hoey. Before meeting Ms. Hoey, my studies never mattered to me and almost hit a point of dropping out of college. It wasn't until then I started forming a friendship with Ms. Hoey. She encouraged and challenged me to do what almost seemed impossible at the time. If it wasn't for her guidance, I would have been stuck as a business major. I never saw myself as a teacher only because I've never met one who inspired me. Unfortunately, many teachers favored my twin more than me. I was an outcast and knew I couldn't reach my sister's academic success. One day, Ms. Hoey called me to stay behind after class. She noticed I started to fall behind and skip class. At first, I was in disbelief that she even cared and didn't feel the need to share what I believed was confidential. After a couple of minutes, she expressed how she felt towards her students and can see I was hurting. Sure enough, I was. Unfortunately, a personal situation has led me to fall behind in my studies and lack motivation to do any work or go to class. Ms. Hoey never pressured me to say anything. In fact, she took a problem-solving approach and tried to help me in any way possible. A year and a half has passed, and our friendship continues to grow stronger. Her door continues to remain open for me. She has helped me overcome some of the most hardest obstacles in life I have ever had to face, and for that, I am grateful to have had such an amazing teacher, mentor, and friend. My grades have improved drastically, and I'll lose track once in a while, but I managed to get back on my feet. Mr. Pennington, thank you for sharing some of your past experiences as a teacher. I found a lot of comfort and relief knowing that you built your way to where you are now. Stay awesome, Mr. Pennington, and continue to share your stories to inspire and to help others realize we all have a rough start. So what is it that makes a great teacher? Great teachers form strong relationships with their students and show that they care about them as people. Great teachers are warm, loving, accessible, enthusiastic, and caring. Teachers with these qualities are known to make themselves available to students and parents in need. And I thank you for that.